All right, you got the picture? Good. Everybody get back to work.
What's good, two shoes, y'all? We right back with another one. Milwaukee Bucks versus the Atlanta Hawks, Game 3. Before we get into that, though, I do want to let y'all know about Two Buddy. We've been partnering up with them for our YouTube growth. They've been helping us with subscribers, watch time hours, tags, all types of stuff. Trust me, there's a link right below. You want to click on that and install. Trust me, 30% off, and they're going to have you right with the building of your YouTube. Trust me, you're going to want to check them out. All right, without further ado, though, we're going to get back to this game. Milwaukee Bucks versus Atlanta Hawks at Atlanta. Let's go.
So how do you feel about this series right now?
Uh, I feel like it's going the way I pretty much predicted it would.
Really?
I had the Bucks winning, man. And I feel like after game one, Atlanta just came out and like, all right, just did them, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think they responded very well in game two. And then this game was the resilience that I needed to see from this team in Milwaukee. Because they came out. Look, how do I say they came out? They came out. They came out very not bland. It's just Atlanta came out firing, right? And they was just hitting their shots. But it showed me that they could fight back.
I forget who said it, but somebody said on the broadcast last night, it don't matter if you get up to those crazy big leads in the first quarter, if by halftime you're tied up.
They really don't. Yeah, that's true. I think I don't know if that was Chuck that said that.
It was a Chuck or Shaq. It was a Chuck or Shaq. But I thought that was really good commentary on it.
That's true, especially when you're going up against a team that's very resilient. Yeah.
And also, once again, I think Milwaukee has more ways to win. So you got to get going early. And if you're not making your shots, I feel like it's going to be a blowout every single time.
Absolutely agree. Well, not necessarily a blowout, but yeah, I agree. He tried. That's all I can say. Of course, he tried, man. Trae Young was literally just toying with you at that moment. That was a good pass. I was going to ask you this, though. Kendrick Perkins said on Twitter that Giannis is Robin,
Ooh.
Chris Middleton is Batman.
That's true.
Okay.
No. That's not true.
You disagree?
I disagree strongly. Yeah, I disagree strongly. Giannis is definitely Batman.
I mean, yeah, this is just Chris Middleton.
Now, if you want to say, what'd you say?
Chris Middleton disappears too much for me, personally. For me to call. Well, I guess Batman do disappear. So.
and if you want to be honest, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't even look at Chris Middleton as a superhero like that. If you want to be honest, I think Giannis is Superman and Milwaukee's Metropolis, because I feel like he's got to do this shit mostly by himself. He does have great role players that help him, but Giannis, no, he's not a Robin. I don't think he's even a Robin. No.
If they win this all, you're not going to say that he was the solid number 2.
No, they will, but I'm not calling him Robin.
That's what Robin is, number 2.
Robin is a sidekick to help you out.
Yeah, the number 2.
So let's. I think he's a little bit less than that. I think he's a great player. Don't get me wrong.
Boy, bro, you about to get killed in the comments with this one, bro. You know he dropped like 20. He dropped something like I think 20 points in the fourth quarter. I could be wrong.
But once again, like you said earlier, he's too inconsistent.
Yeah, but the one thing I got to give him for last night is that usually he's inconsistent on the road. He showed up at Atlanta. It's usually at home that he's usually Chris Middleton. And I feel like I don't don't know. I feel like this is a good fan base in Atlanta. They had the place rocking. He just showed up and just three in the fourth quarter. I don't know.
Does
I don't know. I
I have a
disagree
question.
with Kendrick Perkins, but I also disagree with you. What'd you say?
I have a question. Does Trey Young
Go
have a
ahead.
Robin?
Uh, mm, that's a good question. That's a good question. In the pick and roll, it would be Clint Capella. If you just talking about in general with his team, it would be probably Collins, bro. I think Collins is the best. Nah, I don't know. I
I
don't
think
know.
I think
That's a hard
potentially
conversation.
I think potentially it's probably Collins. Uh, I think
Herder got a
Bogan. I think
chance.
Bogan is he can probably be an all-star. Honestly,
Yeah, I agree.
uh,
Bogan.
but
Gallinari's nice too.
I think the easiest sample and the simplest answer right now is go Clint Capella. And I wouldn't even call that nigga Robin at this point. I'll call him something different.
These niggas are
But
more like the super friends, like a league of just super friends. That's what I would say. Because Herder could be that in a year or two.
you don't want to be the super
Gallinari's
friends.
nice.
You don't want to be the
So
super
what?
friends. You don't want to be the super friends.
I
That's
mean,
not good. That's like
it's
one
not
of the
bad.
worst shows I've ever seen in my life.
It's not bad for Atlanta, bro. They got
You told me
yeah.
they're a Saturday morning cartoon? Is that what you're telling me?
Look, man. They just got the pieces, man. Look, yeah, that sucks for that ref right there. I know he was hearing it the rest of the night. That is a weird way to twist your ankle, though. Just running, like when you kick back, somebody's ankle is just right there.
Yeah. That's like the worst thing in the world. Coming down and then falling on somebody's foot.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, damn, which way is my ankle about to go?
I mean, he didn't even know. Like, about time it happened, I'm pretty sure his ankle was already there. He couldn't even take off at that point. Just fell to the ground. One. Who?
I like having basketball every single night. One game a night to look forward to. I kind of love it.
I mean, that's what we got in the regular season, right? More games every night. It's just this is actually for the
I don't.
stakes.
How many regular season games do you actually watch a year?
Three.
3?
Well, not the answer to your question was three. That was his
Oh,
third.
I was like, what?
No, that was his third, 3 to 4th quarter, I think. That's either third or his fourth. But yeah, man. I watch a good couple. I watched any Pelicans game that I could. I watch. That's pretty much it. Like there was a lot of injuries this year, so I didn't get to watch. Like once the injuries started kicking out, I didn't unless it was a Pelicans game or yeah, I watched a couple Hornets games just to watch LaMelo.
Wait, did I think Atlanta won this game?
Did you think Atlanta won this game?
For some reason, I thought Atlanta won this game.
Nah, bro. Chris Middleton went crazy. Chris Middleton had like 20 points in the fourth quarter. Dude was unconscious. Yeah, bro.
That's a move. I'll take my shoes off as soon as I get off the floor and just walk to the back.
I'm tired of this. Feet hurt. Yeah, they beat them in that fourth. The game could have been close, but that fourth really exposed it right there.
Yeah, the game is close the whole time.
Yeah.
6 for 12.
And this is why I don't understand why you can't say Chris Middleton is a number 2.
I think he's a number 2. I don't think he's a Robin.
I don't see the difference. I just don't see the difference.
Robin's
This
supposed to be a
dude-
sidekick. I think Chris Middleton's a little bit better than a sidekick.
You didn't say that 2 minutes ago. 3
Yeah,
wins.
I think I said that shit completely. I think I said that shit completely backwards. To be honest with you.
Okay, got you.
Uh,
So he is a number 2. You just don't see him as backup.
yeah.
Okay, so essentially, let me ask you this: when LeBron was in Miami, he was Batman. Who was Robin? I'm just interested in your opinion.
There was no Robin.
There was no Robin.
He had it was Batman, Flash, and Chris Bosh. What do you want to call him? The Raptor, the dinosaur man. I don't know.
Let's just call him the Martian, because the Martian could transform into any. Stop. Let's just stop this.
Yeah,
I was gonna say because he could transform, but if you think about it, Chris Bosh does transform his game when he played with Miami.
he did.
Like
He
when he was
did.
with Toronto, he was underneath the basket a lot more. He could shoot. But with Miami, he was a
He got a three
defender.
ball together. He had that little 18-footer on the elbow. He was a great pick and roll defender. Chris
Yeah,
Bosh
he
is a Hall of
was.
Famer.
No
Enough
question.
said.
I don't think that's a question. I think he's actually
For-
going into the Hall of Fame soon.
Easy. For the stats he put up in Toronto and what he did in Miami to win those championships, he's a Hall of Famer.
There's no question. There's no question. Dude is an amazing shooter too. Dude, I think he's one of the best big shooters that we had.
In recent history, probably.
Uh,
Well, yes, all time, because they didn't really shoot like that.
all
So,
time.
yes.
Because I'm not saying he's Dirk. He's up there like as one of the best big shooters.
That's why I thought Kevin Love would work so well with LeBron, because I was like, they basically Kevin Love already does what Chris Bosh does, but but he's better at it.
I don't know. Kevin Love when he was with Minnesota did it all. He played underneath the basket. That boy, I just remember getting him
But you gotta think.
having like a 20-20 game.
Well, he did that. Darren, he had 20 games like every other night. But you got to think, that team was so bad, they were just playing through him. They were like posting him up on the block, picking pops. They just played through him the whole fucking night because that team was so garbage.
It really was. It was terrible. It was god awful. God awful. But Milwaukee, Chris Middleton, 38 points. Giannis, 33 on the road. Yeah, man. Bro, who is Bobby Portis to be coming off the bench and giving you 15 points?
In 17
You gonna
minutes. That's actually
You're gonna lose
kind of
those
crazy.
games. You're gonna lose those games. I'm sorry. Like Atlanta can't do nothing about that.
They didn't take a
You're-
crazy amount of threes. Only the person that did was Chris. Rightfully so. Drew. I guess he was just playing defense all night. I can't be that mad at him, right?
No, it's kind of similar to his last stat line, if I'm right from the game before. Like not many points, but he got the assist. He initiated the offense and just did his thing. It's not scoring. Dang, Bogan.
If he's off, that's just tough. 4 for 11
6.
from Kevin Herter. Here's the thing, those are probably, I want to even say that your second best and third best. Those are your two next best 3-point shooters on your team. You put them in your starting lineup, and they can't miss shots like that, or you're going to lose. Because don't get me wrong, I love that starting lineup, just because Kevin Herter's so damn big, and he's still a shooter. But if you're all missing like that, you got to start Gallinari.
I agree.
Oh, you can't even start Gallinari. He's a power forward. I mean, you could, but you'd be like.
But Gallinari's your best scorer. Like he's one of your best scorers on this team.
I agree,
like,
but I'd rather have
just
Kevin
shooter.
Herter out there.
I mean, but Kevin Herter to me is more of a shooter, and just Gallinari can score in general. I'd rather have Gallinari out there and just score.
I see what you're saying,
Because-
but
I mean,
look at it like this.
I'm talking about the beginning. I get it from the beginning of the game standpoint. You want to try Bogdan, you want to try Herter, cool. But once those shots aren't going, Gallinari, you're playing the rest of the way. Like you gotta take us there.
Yeah, don't get us wrong. He still played 36 minutes, but I look at Gallinari more of a what do you call it? Not set, like a half court score. Like you're trying to set him up on the block. You're trying to set him up to score. Kevin Herter and Bogan, I feel like you should be able to run crazy, run picks off them crazy. They're running around crazy. You can probably post ISO Kevin Herter sometimes if he has a mismatch with size. Because he's probably be guarded by who? Chris Middleton? That should be a mismatch for him. So if they're both off, you're not going to win. You're just not.
Chris Middleton is a mismatch for him. I don't know. The way Milwaukee plays defense, I don't know if Chris Middleton would be a mismatch. I just don't know.
That's a tough game.
Then
That's
yeah, man,
tough
it's a
game.
tough but your shooters in your starting lineup, they gotta make those shots.
They have to.
Y'all lost because Trey Young went out and Bogdan and Herter kind of disappeared in the fourth. Like I feel like that's really why they lost this. Nobody could go shot for shot with Middleton.
He just got fired. He was making like contested shots.
He was unstoppable after
Yeah.
a while. You just couldn't do nothing with him.
All right. You got anything else?
I got Bucks winning the next game possibly.
I got Atlanta winning. They have to win this game if they want to stay in the
Yeah.
series. Pivotal game 4. The pivotal game 4.
But Trey Young's ankle.
Well, thank y'all once again for checking out the video. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Also, make sure you check us out on social media. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We also do have a TikTok at Inspired by Ambition. Also, please check out our website, inspiredbyambitionpro.com. We have hoodies and t-shirts on there. Please go check that out. They're really dope and nice. Thank you guys for supporting the videos. We appreciate it. Peace out.
Peace, y'all stay up.
From small to triple XL, all inspired by ambition gear at inspiredbyambitionpro.com. That's www.inspiredbyambitionpro.com.